Hey VC, how's it going? It's Billy coming at you one more time today. This time's with another country music update. Like I said, I hadn't in the last update I hadn't been picking up a lot of things, but I did pick up probably in the last couple of weeks. This is all stuff that I have picked up, either stumbled across in stores like thrift store, not thrift stores, and one place was an antique mall that had some records, and then a handful of the rest of these are a couple of these are thrift store, not thrift stores, antique mall, and then the rest of them are all online, whether it be eBay, Discogs, whatever. But let's jump right in with another copy. This is a very, very hard record to find. Let me pull it out of this out of the sleeve. Normally I'm a lot better prepared. I just had some burritos and I'm ready to finger up some records here. So normally I'm a lot better prepared here. But this is Keith Whitley's debut EP from 1985, I believe, 1984. A Hard Act to Follow. Get the glare off of there. There you go. This is this is a hard record to find. It's on RCA. I'll show you the since I've got it out here. Show you the label. This one I scored off eBay. I had just missed out on one a few weeks ago. Just the standard RCA label. I had just missed out on one of these. I have another copy, but it's not this clean. This one was in the shrink. Although, as you guys, I'm not sure if you can see or not. Let me get this back in there. But as you can see, it is in the shrink, but the shrink is torn here on the front. So I'm probably going to pull this out of the shrink. It doesn't really affect me. I know some of you guys will probably freak at this, but it's my record. It's not going anywhere. So there. So now that we're finished with that, so this is still an upgrade copy for me. Beautiful, beautiful copy of Keith Whitley's first EP, A Hard Act to Follow. Set that down here. And I had, like I said, I had missed out on one of those. I think The Great Escape in Nashville. They have an eBay page. They had one of those for sale, and they had like a buy it now of like $59 on it. And somebody had snatched it up as soon as it went up. And like I said, I hadn't seen one of these in quite some time. That's been probably 2 or 3 months ago, and then and I've had one for a while, but this one here, I've always been looking for a nice clean one, a nice clean upgrade, and this one came up with a buy it now of $39. So I saved $20 and got what I believe to be a nicer copy. This next record I'm going to show is one that is it doesn't complete my Billy Joe Shaver catalog, but it leaves me with only needing one. So this is a really hard one. You don't ever see this one out in the wild. This is Billy Joe Shaver, Salt of the Earth from 1987, I believe. Yeah, 1987 on CBS Records. I believe it's the standard red label. Yeah, standard red and yellow label. CBS, but this is a beautiful near mint copy, and while it's not one of my favorite Billy Joe Shaver records as a completist, I had to get it, and it's been in my want list for a couple years on Discogs, and when this real nice copy came up, I popped on it real quick. So I was super glad to get that one last week. I think I've been talking quite a lot with Mitch Wood. It seems like damn near every night or every other night on Facebook Messenger or whatever. We'll just set up. He's a night owl like I am, and we'll just sit there and shoot the shit. So that was one I believe I think I sent that to Mitch, or maybe Steve. One of you guys got to see that, and I know I know Steve has seen this one because I kind of rubbed it in a little bit. But this is another copy of Billy Joe Shaver, Old Five and Dimers Like Me. This is an original first pressing promo copy. There you go, promo. This one here is VG Plus on the cover, and maybe closer to near mint on the vinyl. I mean, the vinyl just needs cleaned a little bit, but the vinyl is as gorgeous as a copy as I have, and I have a bunch of copies of this. But this is the first copy that I have with the actual stamp, the promotional copy, not for sale, stamped onto it. So this is this is on Monument Records. And there were two different Monument labels. This being the first pressing. This being the first pressing. They have like the Monument. I guess it's like the Jet or the Chicken Foot. I don't know exactly what you want to call that, but right there on the label. The other one, the second pressing Monument, it's a different label. It has like a stone M on it, so I was really stoked to get that. $5. That's the best deal I've ever gotten on that record, and I was just so stoked to get it. Moving on here, another one that's been on my list for quite some time. You just don't ever see out in the wild. Is from 1988, I believe, 1989. Shenandoah, The Road Not Taken. Great. Really underappreciated and undervalued country band of the 80s and early 90s. Songs like Sunday in the South, 2 Dozen Roses, Mama Knows, Church on the Cumberland Road. Just loaded with great stuff. A really phenomenal album, and a really hard to find album. And this one here is near mint. It's just beautiful. Let's see what label this one is on. I believe it's on the Columbia. Yeah, so it's on your standard red and yellow Columbia label there. And then moving right along. Last country update, I showed you guys a bunch of George Strait, and I'm not going to take this one out because it has a foil cover on it, and like I said, I just had some burritos, and I don't want to fingerprint up the record, but this is, I washed my hands, guys, but it doesn't matter how clean you get your hands, these damn foil covers will still show, and I'm just that anal about stuff. It's stupid, I know, but that's how I am. This George Strait Pure Country, they finally reissued it. I know myself and Steve Harmless Rebel have been going back and forth about how we've been saying for a while now, a year or two, how we wish this would be reissued, and finally they got some sense about them and got off their ass and redid this, and what a great album, what a phenomenal album. So yeah, if you don't have this, they have finally hit a second press on this, and they're available on Amazon for $17-18. The best 17 or 18 bucks you'll spend. It's a killer record. And then the last three I picked up at that antique thrift store. Some sealed records. I think they were $3 or $4 a piece. I'm not $3 or $4. I can't remember, but. Another copy, and this is definitely a gorgeous upgrade copy for me of Randy Travis, old 8x10. The copy that I have, while it might be this clean, it's not this sharp. I mean, this is as stone mint as you can get. It has some rounded corners, a little bit of it has a saw cut on it. So I was stoked to get that for whether it was $3 or $4. Alabama, Just Us. This is probably from 1989. 87, Alabama, Just Us. I don't, Fallen Again. No big hits on this one. I don't think so. It says includes Tar Top, Face to Face, I Can't Stop, Old Man. I don't know. Nothing's ringing a bell with me on that, but I didn't have this, and this is a beautiful copy. I wasn't going to leave it there. No way. This one here really blew me away. It's believe it or not, a Waylon record that I did not have. It's a comp collector's series, Waylon collector's series. So it has Good Hearted Woman, Just to Satisfy You, Ladies Love Outlaws, Love of the Common People, which I believe was his first RCA record, I believe. Name of his first album on RCA. A Rainy Day Woman, Dreaming My Dreams with You, MacArthur Park, Amanda, Are You Sure Hank Done It This Way, Lonesome, Ornery, and Mean, Bob Wills Is Still the King, I'm a Ramblin' Man, and a medley of Buddy Holly hits. So I'm stoked to open this up and give this a spin. Hadn't ever seen that one before. Liam Dyer, you ever seen that one before? Wayland Collector Series. So there you have it, guys. That is my country music update for today, November 2nd, 2017. I'm finishing things up, just so you know. Things have finally slowed down a little bit around here. I just talked to Jared on the text machine. We're going back and forth on text, just catching up. It's always good to catch up with Brother Jared, Backwoods Metal. So, guys, if you ever want to reach out, whether it be Facebook, whatever, just hit me up. Let's talk. I've still got a handful of things I need to get back with people on that last collection that I just picked up. Some people were interested in a couple things. I haven't forgot about you. I just had a long laundry list of shit to take care of, but I promise I'll get back to you. But guys, as always, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.